illegally deported by the authorities in this country, and ordered that the court thankfully ordered his return back to this country, not before his rights were abused again and ill treatment in Uganda, may I add. So it's a great honour for me to let John speak to you.
Hello everyone, my name is John Bosco and I come from Uganda. Uganda is one of the...
close to your mouth.
Uganda is one of the African countries which are against gay people, and the punishment is death or like imprisonment. When I was in Uganda in 2001, I was persecuted and I had to leave the country. My brother was arrested, he was beaten up and he was killed because he didn't know where I was and he couldn't tell them, but whatever he was saying, the police would not listen and would not understand. When I came in the UK in 2001, I had to seek asylum, and I was detained in Hasla, which is the Bosco, for 4 months. Then 2002, I won my case to stay in this country. Then the Home Office, UK Home Office appealed against the adjudicator's decision. Then after 6 months, then the Home Office gave me 1 year leave to remain in UK, which expired in July 2003. Then after that, then I was working, I lived my life, I paid tax, everything. Then I had to apply for the extension to stay in the country. That took me 8 years, and I had to report to the police for 8 years every Friday of the week. Then on 9th of September 2009, I was arrested and I was kept in cell for 5 days. Then they wanted to deport me. Then the people who supported me in Portsmouth fought, and then they turned the deportation down. Then after a week, the Home Office just arranged to bring 4 security guards. They told me to go with them to Heathrow for the interview. When I went to the Heathrow, I was handcuffed, I was beaten, I was strained the legs, and I was carried to the plane. Then they deported me back to Uganda. Then my solicitor and every people were trying to contact me in the detention center. Nobody could find me where I was. Then when I was in Uganda, I tried to contact my solicitor, and then I told her that I'm in Uganda. Then the solicitor had to make a statement on phone, and I sent a fax, I signed it and sent it back. Then in Uganda, I was arrested again. I was beaten up, they hit the batons on my ankles, the ankles and everywhere. So I was in a prison for another week. Not eating, no water, no running water, no toilet, nothing. We are just sleeping on the floor, no blankets at all. Because I had some money which I went with in Uganda, I had to bribe. And when I bribed, then I came out. Then I stayed there. They allocated me a room where to stay, where I had not to go out at all. So I stayed indoors for 6 months without going outside or seeing anybody. Then my solicitor went to High Court, and then the High Court ordered the Home Office to bring me back, which was in March 2009. And in May, that's when I won my status to stay in UK. But what I'm saying now with the gay people in Uganda, they are really in danger because of what is happening. And it's not now about only gay people in Uganda, but anybody who is in contact with a gay person. If you were a father, a mother, or a brother, or a sister, you can be arrested up to 7 years. If you're a doctor and you know you've been treating the gay person, you can be arrested. if you were a teacher and you're in a class and they come and somebody say you're gay, the teacher can be arrested. And I think this is also going to give a chance to people who hate each other, because if someone doesn't like you, he can just go to police and say this person is gay. There's no way you can argue I'm not, because there's no proof, there's no sign. It's not like a label which is in your forehead saying this person is gay. And I think it's time now Uganda to understand that gay is not a European culture. It's somebody's nature. You can't bribe somebody and say, oh, gay people give people to money to other people to become gay. It's not, it doesn't work like that, because nobody has ever given me money to become gay. I was born gay and I will be gay, and people keep on saying that if you see the counselor, you go for the therapy, you can change to be heterosexual. And whenever they say that gay people, they say, hey, Uganda, the government of Uganda, they keep on saying that there is no gay people in Uganda, but Uganda is one of the countries which are in the high population with AIDS people. So if there is no gay people in Uganda, then why many people are dying of AIDS? And if it is AIDS, gay people have AIDS, nobody has ever come out and said this is a gay person has died of AIDS. And I think gay people, we are more protective than any other people, you know. Uganda, I think they are still ignorant. You know, if you see developed countries in the 40s or in the 30s, they were almost in the same situation Uganda is. So that makes Uganda to be backward 70 years. You know, I think now it is time for them to open their eyes to understand and know you can't copy anybody to be gay. You can't be bribed. This is not a political party that you have to get a membership to be gay. So we are born gay, we will be gay, Christians can be gay, anybody can be gay. So people should understand that and don't blame people because of who we are or because the way you are doing all these things. If you buy something and something, well, how can you buy this? It's for gay people. How do you know it is for gay people if you are not gay? You know, so which means those people also, they have that characteristic because they know. Because we gay people can know ourselves and we can tell.
Of course.
If you don't know, then how will you tell? I think also the developed countries like British, because although British now they've come out with this, but they started this in colonial time. Because when you see the constitution in Uganda started during the colonial time, it has never changed. I think it is time the British people also to tell Uganda to change the constitution which they left in 1962, and the people saw that they get education about gay people, learn that gay people is not a crime, it's not a disease, you can't pass it on, you know, it's not like a neurological disease. So I think if all of us come together and fight this bill which is coming in Uganda, I think we will help other people. I'm glad that I'm here, but I feel really bad for the gay people in Uganda, and not only the gay people as I said, but also the families, the teachers, the employers, and everybody. Yeah, thank you very much for listening.